Hello and welcome to the last video for 2024. Another year we've been very grateful to have, and I've been trying to think of the best subject to talk on. So I'm going to talk on some tips to help with the Christmas, New Year holiday season to keep your skin healthy and beautiful, but also still pressing towards that younger, healthier skin. In Australia, we have a lot of lights. So I was going to talk more about vitamin A and the reason we need to protect our skin from how the sun and artificial light destroys the vitamin A, because the fountain of youth lies in that vitamin A. So remembering our skin is an organ that grows from the inside out. So when we're born perfect, and those cells store about 90% of the esters of retinol palmitate. Now, in the ABST line, you can see I've got number 5 in my hand, so it's the higher of the levels. So this has all the storage esters plus vitamin C plus vitamin E plus antioxidants. And then the peptide vitamin line. So these are again, I've just grabbed the highest levels because they're my favorite. It's what everyone aspires to get to. These are the vitamins plus peptides, and they're a lot more potent. So when you're cocktailing your antioxidants with peptides, and that's why you'll get me using some of the toners, which are peptide based, to be cocktailed all together in the hand and fed into the skin, you're going to see a lot more ability to absorb that vitamin A down into the cells, because you're not going to get a lot of results if it's sitting out on top, and you won't see a ton of physical change. I think that's why when clients complete a course of needling, they tell me, oh, this was really game changing. And I think that's the main reason, because of the penetration and the fact that you're stimulating brand new rebuilding of the skin. So you're stimulating a system in the body that pretty much stops working when you finish growing as a child. And these growth factors are stimulated under a wound, a controlled wound, but that wound has to be done enough to get a proliferation of blood, and that blood holds your human-like growth factors, so your IGF-1 and your beta growth factors, which are going to help to lay down brand new sheets of collagen and elastin. And as it remodels the skin grows back younger and stronger, but it also allows the skin to absorb the products as a child. So what's really interesting with children is, firstly, if you start children on a high level of vitamin A, they don't have any reaction in my experience, because their skin says, like, I'm made of this, I understand what you are, thank you very much. When we're in about 45 minutes of light, we lose 85% of our vitamin A stores. So if you just think about that equation, can you see how hard it is to maintain a young, healthy skin? If vitamin A is the fountain of youth, if it's the key to keeping your skin healthy and glowing and beautiful, you can see how quick you're going to lose that vitamin A. So the retinols are the exfoliating form of vitamin A. So this retinol bottle here, I use in summer just at night time, because it sort of gets shattered or fractionated from light very easily, because it's the alcohol form, where the palmitate forms, or the antioxidant forms, become an SPF in the skin. So when I'm building, let's say I'm cocktailing these two together, so the peptide toner helps to carry that deeper, okay? And then I'm wanting to make sure I'm shielding it on top with sunscreen. So if I'm using a sunscreen that has got physical only, so mineral based, this is titanium dioxide and zinc oxide plus antioxidants. So Environ was so ahead of their time, because they really chased after adding tons of antioxidants into their sunscreens. So that's why their sunscreen don't cost $10 a bottle. They're usually like $60 plus, because you're paying for these ingredients inside here, which actually act as more, they absorb the free radicals from the light and the sun, and also from artificial light. And then they have minerals that block and absorb the heat rays. So you're getting all of the shields up on your skin. Now, all sunscreen only has 2 hours maximum in direct light, but on a day this is enough. So I use the red every single day, because if I don't, my storage esters are going to be evaporated from the light that's already on my face right now. And that's gone. And now that instead of going in there and fixing my problems in my skin, it's become a sunscreen. It absorbs. Where if I have all the vitamin A in, that can become an SPF of 25, but then I have physical blocks to block new damage. But when I'm in a dark room at night, when I'm sleeping and I'm in a obviously no light is hitting my skin's not competing for all that damage, so I don't need to worry about protection. I need to focus on regeneration. So that's where I'm going to be using more of my retinols on my skin. However, you can see it's not as easy as one size fits all, because our skin, being a waterproofing organ, it has layers of damage. The longer you haven't been doing this or just didn't know, it generally means that the more damage has been done. So you just can't start using some of these strong ingredients. It needs to be healing the outer layers and then improving the delivery system and slowly pushing your way down into getting those vitamin A's to regenerate receptor sites on the cell wall, so you can absorb the vitamin A and then it can go into the DNA and then it can correct the deficiency or the damage of the DNA. Because when you're seeing problems on top, that's just a side effect of the damage of the DNA at the base of the skin, because the skin's a regenerating organ. So once you've damaged those lower layers and the DNA in themselves, you need to heal the DNA, and the only way you're going to do that is repairing the vitamin A stores. There's no other way. It doesn't matter what people tell you, there is no other way. You have to repair the deficiency of what your body is made of. So if you're using things to make you feel good on top, that's fine, but it's not going to fix, the deeper layers. And that's what it's all about when you're wanting to look at longevity of the skin. You're wanting to make the skin fight off disease. So we know skin cancer itself cannot live in a vitamin A dense skin. So the youngest, healthiest skin I've ever seen is pursuing getting those vitamin A stores deeper into the cells. And because the skin, it's a waterproofing organ, as you get it healthier by using this kind of program, treatment comes in, particularly things like medical needling, medical facials, to manipulate the skin to improve the delivery of the products for up to 12 months. Cool, right? I tell clients, I think it was last year, I only got to do 4 medical needling. I always do 6 every year on my face and usually on my chest as well. And I only got 4 done for certain reasons. Ran out of time basically. And I just saw my skin didn't get the same regeneration. And then this year I did my 6 and everything works better. Everything. And as I'm getting older, you just have to get a little bit more intelligent. So it doesn't mean necessarily using more product. It just means using products that's designed to penetrate for your skin and where you're at. And knowing that light is constantly not our friend when it comes to vitamin A. But the good news is you can enjoy the benefits of sun at the right time of the day and get all the health benefits. But then you just need to rebuild, put the vitamin A back into the skin, and that's called balance. The more I've learned about health, it's all about balance. And then, there's a time for everything. And then there's a time in that year to get the skin strong enough so you can push it and get all of that mechanics of it rebuilding and remodeling itself. Think of like a muscle. Like, you don't walk into a gym and expect to have like a beautiful chiseled muscular physique when you walk out. It takes multiple factors. It takes how you sleep, how your training schedule is for the whole week, and being consistent with it, and then how you eat. So skin's very much the same. You need to find a program that you can be consistent with and working on your root causes. If you don't fix the root, you're going to keep seeing the problem come back up when the body's being pressed too hard, because the body needs resources to regenerate, and resources in the skin is form of nutrition and just the king's vitamin A. So that's my key takeaway for this year is the value of vitamin A, making sure you're absorbing it, making sure you've got a strategy that's going to get you great results in 12 months time, because it's not doing a little bit and here and there. It's really the consistency. All right, I just want to wish you great holidays and Happy New Year. Oh, sorry, tickle in my throat. And just thank you so much for a wonderful year. I really had such a blessed year with everyone. I learned so much this year, and I've been able to watch so many people's skin and health and hormones get so much healthier and balanced. And well, we all want to be healthy in these bodies. So thank you for doing the work and coming in and just letting me work with you. It's been an absolute joy. And I just wish you have a really safe and beautiful time with your families. And looking forward to seeing you all in the new year. All right. Bye, guys.